Imagine waking up each morning to a world that feels both familiar and mysterious. A world where every leaf, every breath of air, every whispered moment carries a message just waiting for you to decipher. In a life often dominated by hustle and noise, there is an understated art in simplicity. A divine practice that beckons us to slow down, to listen, and to feel deeply. Today, I invite you to embark on a journey, a daily spiritual practice that requires nothing more than a journal, a pen, and the gentle embrace of ambient sounds. This is your own personal retreat, a sanctuary of the soul, available to you every single day. Now, I know what you're thinking. How can something so simple, so seemingly ordinary, be profound? But therein lies the magic. In a world that constantly demands more, we often overlook the extraordinary power of the ordinary. This practice is about reclaiming that power. It is about creating a sacred space within your day, where you can explore the vast landscapes of your inner world. It is about using journaling prompts as beacons of light, guiding you through the fog of daily life to a place of clarity and peace. Consider, for a moment, the power of words. Words are not just symbols or sounds, they are spells that can transform our reality. When we write, we engage in a sacred act of creation, bringing thoughts and feelings from the realm of the abstract into the tangible world. Journaling allows us to dig beneath the surface, to uncover truths and insights that lie hidden within the depths of our being. It is a process that is both reflective and generative. As we give birth to new ideas and perspectives,